Securing the genetics of these large tuskers is really important for us. Understanding that they're becoming increasingly rare means that we need to understand that also in our lifetime we could not see these species anymore. Acting on it has been really important. Seeing the genetic pool being given a chance to develop across South Africa in different areas is really, really important, and I think that it's an amazing piece of work that we've been really proud to sponsor. Albus Environmental is a privately owned UK business, and what we do on a day-to-day basis is waste disposal, which is abrasive to the environment. There's no getting away from that, and until technology continues to grow, then we need to make sure that we fulfil our moral responsibilities. Animals is one of nature's greatest treasures, so with that in mind we was contacted to see whether we could help on these particular projects with the rhinos and the great tuskers, or the large Tusker elephants, and it lent itself nicely to understanding that we had some moral issues to get round as a human race, so we decided to sponsor them. Now the important thing on that is one, we knew we could do it, we could help, so we should, and the other side is just because we do something that's abrasive, it doesn't mean we should bury our heads and not help, so hence the project. The Aspinall Foundation is a great foundation. It's one that's long been established and is worldwide recognition for its conservation work. So for us it was important to make sure that we partnered conservation companies that had that long-standing brand awareness, but also had access to great opportunities. So with Albus needing to fulfil its moral obligation, it was a brilliant partnership, and it's worked beautifully so far. Albus and the future in South Africa I can see as a very long project. We've thoroughly enjoyed working with the people there. What's been achieved so far is just the tip of the iceberg. I think that for all the things that Albus have said that they're going to do in terms of conservation, giving back, offsetting and moral obligations, that can't be a one-off. Otherwise the accusations of greenwashing that some companies get will be a fair one. So this will be an ongoing commitment that we show to South Africa, conservation and the environment as a whole. The people in South Africa, for me particularly, have got my utmost admiration. The conservation work they're doing is second to none. It's a phrase that I've used personally with my own family, that I believe it's a life well spent. They're looking after, as I've said before, nature's treasures. We've forged some great relationships, such as with Derek, and his team on the ground have been amazing. I can't thank them enough, not just from a point of view of this project, and without sounding soppy, I think everybody owes them a debt of gratitude for the work they do on a constant basis. Conservation is a brilliant project for everybody. It's a very difficult conversation to have sometimes, but conservation can very much be commercialised. It can be very much marketed if you're going to look at the business and the money end of this. But more importantly, we all have a responsibility, and just because it's difficult, just because you won't have as big a budgets as some people, there's always a place for people to help. There's always a space in conservation for people to help. Anything from an hour's volunteering to tens of thousands of pounds. So there shouldn't be an excuse, and it's one of the most rewarding things that people are going to be able to achieve. I think, like most people, there's an inherent appreciation for animals particularly, and then realising that there was the access to be able to make a difference, and being given that access really stimulated thought processes. And I think growing up, having my own children, knowing that life's short, the responsibilities that we have and how things easily slip away, and then seeing these projects and knowing that the privileges that I've been able to have through building a business, I could pass that on to the environment, and understanding those responsibilities has been really important. So it's really matured from there, and I don't think there necessarily has to just be accessible by those that are consumed by conservation and animals on a daily basis. I think given the right opportunities that anybody can get involved, and it can really open up their passion and understanding of the impacts that we're making.